And so we've made it back to the ship. I picked up and dropped back here for some reason. So now I'm gonna head to New Atlantis and get activity after activity. So
If there is any way I can assist you, I'd be happy.
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now. You don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day.
No.
Who exactly are you?
I'm just a starship captain, seeing what New Atlantis has to offer. I'm a member of Constellations.
Constellation? As in the elusive and mysterious constellation.
That's the one.
Oh, wow. I used to read stories about you guys when I was a kid. Wow. Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
I'm interested.
Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. What I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
Okay, cool. Time in the mark.
Yes. So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki Jump's system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Okay, let's collect some debts.
For all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly Constellation-worthy pastime, but I'll follow your lead.
I hate to end on this note, but, not everyone's a straight arrow. You cut a deal with Dieter. Honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
I love his accent.
When you have the time, of
Oh,
course.
all right, Sarah, what's up?
Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like you were being pulled across the entire galaxy? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
You never mentioned your predecessor before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Actually, I feel like we're making some good memories on our own.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just... oh, I don't know. Different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
Being paired with the boss must have been quite an honor.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I adopted her methods. You know, Aja and I logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. But it was the journey itself that I'll never forget.
I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
So I've noticed.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Oh, is she dead?
No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
I'll do my best.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see,
Okay.
it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
Well, you certainly have me all figured out.
Good. Then we're both on the same page. Anyway, that's all I had to discuss for now, so if you'd point the way, we can continue our journey. It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis.
I'm still looking for the trading authority. Authority. Oh. Oh yeah. Hi, Jordan.
You can't go in. You just can't.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast.
Welcome
wasn't
to
taking interstellar
SSNN, where the
distances
news
into
never
account.
sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night.
Maybe get you a taste of a speaking he's got.
How about a do-over? Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you work, really work, for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
Fairly accurate, that is. Well done. Yeah. My life has got very weird and interesting lately.
Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Crimson Fleet attacked Argus mining facility on Vector.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Tell them about the ore. That was quite a lucrative operation.
Let's do that. We were mining, stuff.
Rare minerals, you say? That would be worth the price of admission. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I was one of the mice. I worked for a... Maybe I can do that.
Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
I 2 point on the defense with my handy mining laser. The mining crew, we had help with Barrett from Constellations and his robot basket. Well, I don't want to include them in it, because it's just in case it messes up something.
Huh. Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
That's not much.
If you have a new story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee.
What stories are you looking for?
I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
Fair enough. Well, better move my, that way. Sorry, that fan was just blowing right on the microphone. Sorry about that. I'll be willing to do the interviews for you.
Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great.
Let's hear it done.
Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house. Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the medbay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
So is the trading commerce stuff here, then? Jameson Mercantile. That sounds like a...
There is a bit more in the back if you're... Oh, please, take a look.
Okay, so my main concern was to get back to... So now I know where we can sell things, I guess. I'm gonna head back to the old ship, which I think is down here.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
It is. Actually, a group of New Atlantis.
Oh yeah? And yet here we are, only just meeting for the first time. Tell you what, as a hometown boy, I'll give you one on the house. Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Thanks. Okay, so I can get into the well through Jemison Mercantile? Where the heck? What the crap? Where does...
Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine.
Hey,
I got contacts on. Absolutely.
cool. I'm gonna sell you some crap.
You need something else? I'll be here.
So it's not much, you know, kind of... Okay, so it's just selling stuff. Did I run out of things to sell? No.
No, can't say I'll have what you need, but you're welcome to look.
I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions, please.
A reporter? Fine, but I'm only talking basics. I don't like people snooping around my business.
I'd like to know how things are going in Apex
Door's
Electronics.
still open, isn't it? That's my idea of success.
Okay,
Sorry if you were hoping for something more flowery.
okay. What will you tell me more about yourself?
Name's Henrik. I own Apex Electronics. That's all I'm willing to say to some nosy reporter.
Okay. How have things been in the well?
How the hell do you think? Life's a mess down here. I'm not holding my breath for it to get any better.
What? It's surprising. Like, New Atlantis on the top is really nice and sleek.
Great. Now why don't you help me out and buy something? I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Stock's a bit... Yep, you got it.
What do you have for sale? What do you sell? Notes? Oh, a nice little restaurant here.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Keeps us on our toes.
She sounds really nice. Pleasant.
Absolutely. I'm sure my mom would be proud to have the place featured in an article. What's up?
Just want to know how things are going.
Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here. The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Kay's house has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing.
Kay's house. Okay. I'd be happy to look into it.
Honestly, I'd really appreciate that. I'd feel terrible if something happened and I hadn't done anything to try to stop it. Why don't you come by when you have some spare time? And we'll talk it out.
Okay. I think that should be good enough. Tell me more about yourself.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's house. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything I have into it.
How are things in the well?
Same as ever. I've lived in the well my whole life, and things have never really changed. The UC government promises to clean the place up every couple years, but there's still just as much crime and poverty as there was when I was a kid. That's why Kay's house is so important. It's the one place people in the well feel safe. Be sure to put that in the article, okay? I'm really proud of it.
I think that's enough. Go on.
Let me know when the article comes out, will you? I'd like to read it.
Always nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop in whenever you'd like.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
Just looking around.
Then my disclaimer doesn't apply. And I hope we have what you need. Please, let me know if I can assist you further.
Like to see what you have. Heyo.
We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do.
I'm with the SSNN. I want to ask you a few questions.
A journalist? That's a surprise. Most people don't think anything that goes on in the well is worth writing about. I'd be happy to help if I can.
I'd like to know more about these
Things
things.
are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad. There's some kind of infection going around.
Ugh.
A lot of kids down here are catching it.
Oh no.
It just breaks my heart to see.
I'd be happy to help out with that.
You're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do, if you're willing. Let's chat again when you have some time to spare, all right?
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Sure, if you'd like. My name's Talia. I was born and raised right here in the well. I've been the nurse here at the med bay for over a decade now. Once upon a time, I was a combat medic for the UC Navy. When the colony war ended, I came back to the well to put my skills to use for the people here.
How have things been since... Wait, how have things been in the well?
Things are always the same in the well. Violent and dangerous. I swear I treat more injuries here than I did when I was a Navy medic.
Really? Crap.
All right, dear. You let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
Hello.
My source is back. Here to report anything else?
I finished interviewing the business owners on the well.
Hey, that's great. Thanks so much. Did everything go all right?
Everything was fine. It seemed pretty bad down there, to be honest. I get why your bosses don't want to send you down there.
It's that bad? I'm glad I'm writing this story then. Maybe the government will finally make good on their promise of cleaning things up down there. I can't thank you enough for helping me out. I'll send you a copy of the story if it gets published. There's nothing like seeing your name in print.
How's it working out for SSNN?
We're short-staffed, overworked, and trying to report on a million things at once. Not to mention there's a constant battle with the powers that be to maintain our journalistic principles. So, things are just swell.
It doesn't sound good. What's the David Barron really like?
Dear Lord, everyone wants to know about Baron. He's a smart guy. He cares about what he's reporting. He's way too damn cozy with the UC, and that's a problem for us staying impartial. My biggest beef with him is he's credited with everything he reports, and he doesn't lift a finger to correct that impression.
Oh, that's a bit annoying. I don't want an interview right now.
Next time, then.
I mean, I didn't know I could do an interview with you guys. Oh, I've already done one.
Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure everyone's comfy. I tell it like it is, and I don't take any shit.
Good on you, Kay.
If you haven't, make sure you say hello to Mama. She likes checking in with everyone. Don't take it personal if I don't stop to chat. Lots to do, not nearly enough hands to do it all.
Okay, I'd like to help you figure out those suspicious customers are up to.
Would you? I'd really appreciate it. I saw them hanging around the UC surplus earlier today. They sure looked suspicious to me.
I'll head straight there. Head straight to this. Oh, I'll take care of them before they can cause any trouble.
That's not how I want this handled.
Oh.
Kay's place is the only safe haven in the well. I can't condone violence. If anyone's going to handle them, it should be security. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to get anyone on security's bad side for no reason. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck eavesdropping on them than I did. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really up to something.
Stay as long as you like. And don't be a stranger.
Okay, copy that.
I don't know, Isaac. Seems like a tough joint to crack.
That's just what they want you to think, Louis. I see you see security around here.
No, but
But nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I got a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out.
she was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there.
See? No time like the present. We'll do it tonight. It'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. If we pull this off, we'll be swimming in credits.
I've never seen anybody else try something like this.
Okay, we have our evidence.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand?
You're right, those people were definitely planning to rob the UC surplus.
I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the robbery. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. He'll look into it. If he gives you a hard time, tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side.
Understood. I'll head straight there now.
Thanks. Let me know when you've made the report, okay?
Oh, you're lacking behind, Sarah. Go on.
Never a dull day for security in the well.
I bet.
What I wouldn't give to be stationed in the embassy district. Well, that's what we're here for. What's going on?
I like your armor. Here's what's going on. There's going to be a robbery.
The UC surplus. You sure about that? It's been a long time since someone was stupid enough to rob that place.
Theresa Mason asked me to make the report.
That's so. Nobody in the well's more reliable than Theresa. If she says there's a problem, I believe it. You can tell her I'm personally looking into it. That should ease her mind. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
Nice. Well, at least we done that, eh?
Folks gotta look at
That was quick. How'd things go with Officer Endler?
They went alright. He said
years ago.
he said he'd patrol the area to make sure thieves are nervous. He seemed suspicious at first, but he agreed to handle it. Okay, he said to tell you that he's going to patrol in that
I
area
knew I
himself.
could count on him. He always handles this kind of thing fairly. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security's on patrol down there.
2,000. Nice. House of the Enlightened. Hey.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need.
How can I help?
Perfect. It just so happens there's a task I need help with right now.
You're welcome.
Indeed. Sometimes it just works out that way. People with mutual interests seek each other out, and by working together, we achieve something greater than ourselves. As for the job, I need you to pick up a man named Tahir over at the med bay. He's recovering from some injuries and needs assistance getting back to his apartment. I'd like you to pick him up, grab a bite to eat, and take him home.
All right.
Great. You'll find him over at the med bay. He's probably hungry, so after you pick him up, escort him over to Kay's. She should have a meal ready for him to take home. And thanks.
Okay.
All right, fella. You coming or not? This is the last time I'm gonna offer.
I don't need your help. I can walk home on my own. Suit yourself. But if you get lost or end up in a cell, don't blame me. I tried to help. Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? My apartment's in the same area. I had a bad case of the brain fog. I can't seem to remember which way to go.
Oh, you might be having trouble. I'm here to take you home.
Really? Is this some sort of scam? I'll have you know, I got no creds.
No. Not a scam, just Andy sign.
Andy Singh. Well, if I'm gonna owe anyone, I'd rather it be the house than UC. All right, you win. Seeing as I got no one else, might as well roll the dice with a stranger.
Exactly.
So, go on, lead the way.
Okay.
Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure everyone's comfy. I tell it like it is, and I don't take any shit.
That's good. Andy sign asked me to pick up a meal.
I've got it right here. Is this for you to hear?
Well, I don't have any credits, so...
It's for...
Then you're good. I already talked to Andy, and this one's on the house.
Thanks, Kay.
You're welcome, kid. It's just good to see you alive and well. You know, there was a time when you'd be in here every night.
Things change, Kay.
I know. Believe me, I know. And I get it's hard to come out here, but just... don't be a stranger, okay?
I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Here's the soup. Be careful, it's a little hot.
Ah, here we are. Home sweet home.
Certainly is.
At the end of the day, home is home, even if it's a bad one. But, thanks for the help. I probably would have found it on my own, but it would have been a chore.
Before you go, here's your soup.
Oh, right, the soup from Kay's. Man, it's been a long time since I had a warm meal.
Enjoy. You seem to have fond memories of it.
You might say that. Before I got hurt, I used to stop by Kay's every night for a soup and a sandwich. It didn't matter how bad my day was, or how empty my pockets were. As long as I had my food and my beer, I'd be good. All that weight would just wash away. And to be honest, I haven't felt that feeling in ages. Until now. So, you doing this for me, it means a lot. Thanks.
You're goddamn welcome. No problem. Good luck out there. It was nice meeting you.
Likewise. I don't have a lot of connections around here. Not anymore, anyway. I appreciate meeting someone I can call a friend. Thanks.
Oh, I guess let's talk to the nurse to see if we can make something
If you need patching up, we'll see what we can do.
I'd like to help you with that. The sick children, that's just horrible.
Oh, you remembered. I'm touched, dear, really. Yes, there's absolutely something you can do to help. All the children seem to have the same stomach bug, but I'm having trouble diagnosing it. Pediatrics isn't my specialty. But one of my colleagues, Dr. Lebedev, is an expert. If I had his research notes, I'm sure I could diagnose the disease and find a treatment.
I'll get his notes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I can't leave the medbay unattended.
Okay, I'll definitely go there then. Hopefully he's got the cure for the children. Reliant Medical? Hello, doctor.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Nurse is it Shear? Shear? sent me to help with a medical issue.
A medical problem Talia can't solve. I never thought I'd see the day. How can I help?
Some children have caught a stomach bug, and the nurse needs help diagnosing it.
Sick children? Well, we can't have that. I'd be happy to help. Let's see. A stomach bug. I've treated plenty of those. I keep extensive notes. I'm sure I have something that can help. Ah, yes, here we go. This should do the trick. I've uploaded some of my notes on common stomach issues in pediatric patients to this slate. Please, pass it on to Talia. She can keep it. And give her my best, will you? I hope everything works out for those kids.
Me too.
We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do.
Here you go.
Really? Let's see. Ah, this is perfect. I knew Dr. Lebedev would have what I needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
You're welcome. I think I'm good on medical supplies. Right, I guess we gotta recruit Sam Coe now. Hello.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
Understood, let's go.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Coe. As in Solomon Coe, first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sounds interesting. Hold on a sec. I just need to bask in your celebrity status. So, we find this empty nest and then an artifact.
Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank.
Oh no.
This might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
He has a cool voice, he does. If people are in danger, then I want to help.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the gal bank vault. We better see if we can help move this situation along.
Watch them be free, what do you call them? Oh yeah, by the way, we got some new weapons.
Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
We got this shotgun. I didn't know that we picked it up.
Have a nice day now. Find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards.
Sure, everything will turn out just fine.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now.
Sounds like you could use some help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
They must have made some demands by now.
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Maybe I can talk some sense into them.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
This only works. Let's just get this. First, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. What's your name?
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Good to meet you, Jed. I'm George Collins.
You polite. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I'll give you my word, Jed.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Persuasion. Oh, okay, that's quite... So we need to persuade him quite... Maybe go for a 3?
Been in worse scrapes than this.
Ah, okay.
We can handle being stuck in a bank.
Look, I just want to help make sure things go the right way.
Buying it.
Oh. I promise Okay. I'm just here to make sure nobody gets hurt.
I guess you have a point.
I'm not on anyone's side.
I see what you mean. Okay. I can see you're not just the marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk.
Tell me what your demands are.
Guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
It could take a while to get you a ship. That's a pretty tall order. How do I know you'll keep your word?
What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no!
That's a pretty tall order.
Persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
Yeah, let's try this one. Even if one hostage dies, your robbery charge becomes a murder charge. You don't want that to happen.
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way.
Nobody's been hurt yet. Surrender now, and the judge might go easy on you.
Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, we won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives.
Surrender now before anyone else gets hurt, and things will be a lot better for you.
Yeah.
Give it up now.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it.
I feel bad for those people. They didn't ask for this. Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
What's the word?
It's over. They agreed to come quietly.
Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off?
I'm convinced it was the right thing to do.
Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right. Now their lives are on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Well, at least we got a ton of money just, so I think that was 3,800, wasn't it? So very happy with that. Right, Sam, are you gonna... Okay, we're going down there.
Take it from here.
I'm glad it didn't end in a shooting gallery.
The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key.
This one?
Now remember, some of it was from the earlier generation, so it's not going to be on the slate. Big bundles of paper
is what we're after.
That's fine. Note for Sam. I want to look at every single one. Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Sounds like we need to talk to him.
There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad.
Sam, level with me. Tell me who Jacob is.
We really gotta do this.
Open up to me, Sam. Come on.
Maybe.
We can't work together if you don't trust me.
I know, it's just... It's personal. Alright, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know?
Thanks for opening up.
Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. Alright, shall we?
I'm sure you'll work it out. Well, we'll go and work it out right now, I guess.
Ashtar is sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we only use robots outside the walls.
Ashtar? What are Ashtar? Hey. That looks like a...
Well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? What's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Okay, this is about you or your ancestry. It's bigger than that.
Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I'm up for a little adventure. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
I could speak to Jacob, he might see reason.
You're flying in the face of my 30+ years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing. My own father's trying to keep those maps. Guess we're done.
Asking a kid for help, I don't know if that's the right thing.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again?
What's your problem with Constellation anyway?
You mean besides the fact that you're some independent group that doesn't know where your loyalties lie? Or are you referring to the fact that my granddaughter lives in your clubhouse rather than in her family home?
She's actually aboard my ship. Be reasonable. We want to see those maps.
That's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here.
Well, Constellations wants to follow up on Solomon's work.
You really believe that, don't you?
Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Sam's your son, don't you want to help him?
You think I'm not trying to help him? Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room, here. Key.
In this room? See, I'm an expert in negotiations.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's a problem.
Don't say things like that. My anxiety is bad enough. Just tell me what's wrong.
First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
Bringing the outlaws to justice sounds like fine work.
Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Nice. Oh, sweet.
All right, this is Shawgang territory. And they're usually not one to talk. Be ready.
Cool. You look weird, you dude. Oh, there he goes.
It'll take more than that.
Oh. Got him. Oh, still more around.
Be your day, pal.
Probably need to get more medicine perks too. Let me shut you then, Sam. Sorry. I don't see any more hostiles though. Oh.
Ouch.
Come back here, you. Oh, an elephant. Don't mind me. Okay, cool. We managed to get rid of them guys. Oh yeah. So you have some. Whoops. Come and get your dinner. Helmet a light on, please. There we go. Oh, what's in here? Ah. Maybe there's a key somewhere? Oh, there's no cover there. That was a bit brutal, wasn't it? I just opened the door and... How did he catch fire? Did they shoot something that made him set on fire? That was cool. Modified rattler. No. Oh, here we go.
Cater to the honors.
Wonder if I can grab any more of this stuff. No? Ah, there we go. Oh, ran out of charge.
And a scanning we go.
Oh.
Let's get going.
Okay, cool. We had another weird vision. Oh, crap. Okay. Weapons free.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. Least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
Well, as just criminals, I'm not cutting a deal with you guys.
Damn it! Just shoot everything!
Right, shotgun time, I feel. What am I being zapped by? Oh, you. And we're out of nades too. We don't want to be next to that. Hold up. Heal up. Let's take a nice sleep, sure. Oh, just threw a rock at me. Let's use my electric. Mantis has joined the party. Alright, Sam.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us.
Oh, I did pass out. Crap. Thought I managed it a little bit better. Hey, gang.
We're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax. We're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Catch you later, Sam.
You know where to find us.
Hello. Your mom dropped by. We had a nice chat. She left this note for you.
Thanks.
Stay safe, okay?